In the last video, we pointed out the effects force can have on objects. It may change their state of motion. That is, if the object is at rest, force may make it to move. And if the object is already in motion, then the force applied may increase or decrease its speed. It may also change the direction of an object. Besides these, there is one more thing that force can do. Let us see what that is. Here we have a sponge ball which is almost a perfect sphere. Now hold it in your hand and press it. Is it a sphere now? Not really. We see that it has lost its spherical shape and now has this odd-looking shape. When you release the ball, it returns back to its original shape due to its elastic properties. So when you press this ball, you applied the force on it, and the force caused the temporary change in the shape of the ball. Now instead of a sponge ball, let's take a piece of a dough and perform the same experiment. Hold it in your hand and try to press it. The piece of dough obtains a new shape. However, in this case, when you release the dough, it does not reattain its original shape. It remains deformed even after you've released it. So here we can say that force causes a permanent change to the shape of the dough. In order to overcome this change, that is to restore the dough to its original shape, we need to apply an external force on it. From these two experiments, we learned that force can cause temporary or permanent change in the shape of an object. In fact, if an object undergoes any change in its shape, then it means that some force is acting on it. An object cannot change its shape by itself. Force is required to do that. Here are a few more real examples in which forces applied on objects result in change of their shape. Remember, the change in shape may be permanent or temporary. When we sit on a beanbag, it changes its shape. We change the shape of the tube of toothpaste when you press it in order to get the paste out. When you stretch the rubber band with your fingers, you change its shape temporarily. It regains its shape as soon as you release it. Do these objects, which regain their original shape, have a special name? Yes. The materials which regain their shape when the forces are removed are called elastic materials. Here, the rubber band and the sponge ball are examples of elastic materials. Coming back to our effects the force can have on objects, what do we add to this list? Yes, force may change the shape of an object.